Hey guys, I'm here to bring you this cleanup video after our last loss to the Dark Avengers here. Pretty good clan. They cleaned up all of our nines very fast, and we couldn't do that to theirs. But the difference being is they used the information from the fails to 3-star bases on the second or third try. So many of their people had 6-star war, I believe. Most of them at least got 1 3-star. But I think I'm the only one who got a 3-star in Enemy Town Hall 9. And I probably only did so by using these replays. For example, Biff attacked this base. So I'm going to show you his attack, and during the attack, I'm going to tell you what I think went wrong, and then how I use that information to build up on and make my own attack for this base. So he brought an HGHB to this, and he came in from the south, right here by the clan castle. And as you can see, the clan castle is full of archers, which can be pretty easy to deal with these poisons. But the problem with this attack is he put his giants down, and where are they going? Well, they're going to the mortar, because that is the closest defense that they can reach. I'm pretty sure he wanted them to go in one of these walls here, but there's no defenses in them in that wall for them to target. So they ended up going over here where big groups of splash damage, aka these wizard towers, can just pick them off pretty easily. However, another good piece of information he got from this was this Tesla farm right here. Because now you know that after killing the queen, you can get such high value in getting all these defenses out. Because that's pretty much the strongest defense in the base, aside from the Expos, of course. So all his giants died over here. The bowlers went and cleaned up the Tesla farm, but now they're just going to wrap around the base because there's 2 walls for them to break through here. So the fastest way to get to the next building would be outside of the base. So that's what they did. So now all he's got left is about 4 healers, a couple bowlers, his king. Both their abilities already used. I don't know why he hasn't dropped the last healer yet, but it's probably just a mistake. It happens. But now all he's got is those 10 hogs he just sent in with 1 heal spell for the rest of this base, and that's just not going to be enough to get it done, unfortunately. Still a good try, though. Sometimes stuff like that, the giants wrapping around, since there's no defenses in there, can be a little bit overlooked. You just think, why wouldn't they target that wall? Well, that's why. There's no defenses in there for them to target. So that's it. And now I'm going to show you what I gathered from that replay and how I decided to take it out. So after watching Biff's attack on this base, I decided that I would try and go more towards an air route. The reason being that these 4 air defenses, the way they're laid out, they're very easy to get to all of them, especially if, say, a jump was around this area. I could easily get in with a kill squad and take out these 3 with my kill squad alone, and then this one would be accessible via my queen because she could shoot over the wall and kill that one. And then there's no air defenses left in the rest of the base, which would make it easy targets for balloons. But then I thought, my golems that I would bring in the kill squad, if I sent them in at this part of the base, they wouldn't go in the base. Rather, they would go around to this mortar and this mortar, just like Biff's Giants did. So, I thought that wouldn't work. So, what if I came in from a different angle? Maybe if I came in from this side and sat my golems on these defenses and maybe broke in either here or here with a jump either here or here, I could get all the air defenses and the queen and a Tesla farm taken out, as well as the clan castle, leaving only this section of the base for the rest of my lava hounds and balloons. But the thing is, once all the air defenses are gone, the lava hounds are just going to target the first defense. So, for example, the lava hound's only going to target, if I dropped it over here, it'd only target this cannon. And then it would not be sitting deep in the base having everything fire on it. So the balloons that come in from this angle would get picked off by the X-Bow and Archer Tower if the Lava Hound didn't get in front first. And then these 3 Wizard Towers right here, those are some serious splash damage, which is very, very effective against the balloons. Because when the balloons are all grouped together, Wizard Towers can take them out more efficiently than any point defense can. So I decided not to go that route. So rather I'd bring like a hybrid attack. Ground troops, air troops, just like a Golaloon, but without any Lava Hounds. But instead, I substituted for these hogs right here. And the job for those hogs was only to take out this compartment. I designated 10 hogs and a heal spell for this compartment. I dropped 3 hogs on this mortar so that if I drop hogs over here in this area, they wouldn't wrap around. I know it's weird to do that, but it's just how I ended up deciding to do it. So I just dropped hogs on this mortar first so that it goes down, and then all my hogs would meet up at the same time. I kind of spam them in over here, right along these defenses, and then I could drop my heal spell right in this compartment. And I know that there's no double bomb in here from the replay. There was only one single bomb right there. So my hogs are virtually, like, they're not going to die in this compartment with that heal. So that was my plan for that compartment. And now I have 11 balloons in my army composition to take out this portion of the base, which has only 2 Archer Towers, an X-Bow, and a Wizard Tower. But I can target the X-Bow and the Wizard Tower directly, making it that much easier to take out the base. So then all that was left for it was what I was going to do with my kill squad. The 2 golems, clan castle bowlers, baby dragons for a funnel, and then my jump, rage, and 1 heal. So as for the clan castle, we know it's full of archers, and poison spells are very effective against archers. So I decided to pull the clan castle with a baby dragon right on this dark elixir drill. I dropped my poison spell first, all the archers came out to meet my baby dragon, and ended up dying to the poison or the baby dragon. So that was an easy and efficient lure. I killed the clan castle for 10 troop space and a poison spell. It worked out very well. So the next thing I decided to do was to create my funnel on this side. I wanted to break into the base here so that I could drop a jump spell linking up this part of the base. Now notice that the jump spell doesn't go into the queen compartment itself, because I don't want any of my kill squad going in there. There's nothing else to be taken out other than storages. So if I linked up the jump spell, let's say I put it like this, so that my king can go in there in case the queen doesn't jump the wall, then the rest of my troops would go in there, aside from the golems. The bowlers, the queen, and the king would all go inside the queen compartment and get stuck on all of these high hit point buildings. And that's just not good value for a kill squad, just taking out storages. So I only linked the jump to the Tesla farm compartment and then these 3 compartments. This way they got a lot of value. And then after that, I made sure that this compartment was taken out with the hogs and the heal spell, and then I started the balloons all from this direction, targeting the biggest threats first, especially this X-Bow. And for some reason, I think this Archer Tower didn't go down, so I targeted that as well. But as you can see, just based on the plan, pretty much the entire base is accounted for. And when you're going through your plan in your head before your attack or with a clanmate, you should think like this, like, do I have every part of the base covered? Now I have this whole section covered with my kill squad, this with the hogs, this with the balloons, and then the cleanup just comes natural. So it looks messy, but we all know what the plan is. A rage spell would be right around here, along with a heal spell to keep the bowlers alive from the queen and that Tesla farm. and then they should be good once I send the balloons and the hogs to kill the back end defenses. And that was my plan for this base. Now let's watch it live. Now that we've watched back Biff's attack and then my plan for the base after using the information he gathered from his attack, let's actually watch it live. Well, it's actually recording, but you know what I mean. So the first thing I was going to do was make sure the clan castle was dealt with. So I decided to drop the poison and a baby dragon here so that I know the clan castle is dealt with. Now while that's done, I drop my golem and 2 wizards behind it to take out this cannon in hopes that my golem would target this mortar afterwards, but he got stuck on this wall. But I drop my golem from this angle. I'm not sure why. I usually do that if I want to attract multiple defenses, but there was only one there. I guess it's just a habit. But anyway, that's what I did. So I sent a test wall breaker always because a little bomb can destroy all of your wall breakers if there's one outside the wall and you send all your wall breakers in and the bomb goes off, you're not breaking into that base with wall breakers. So I broke in, and you see how I put the jump spell, just like I was explaining before? It's not going to allow my troops to go inside the queen compartment. I figured the queen would go inside the Tesla compartment, but she didn't. But it's okay because the bowlers and the queen reached it. And now all of the air defenses at this point are about to go down, and there they are. So I sent my few hogs to take out that mortar so that they all collapse on this compartment at the same time. And then with the heal spell, I know they're going to be able to take out that compartment. There's only 1 point defense, being that X-bow. So it was okay there. So I sent another baby dragon in here to try and tank for the balloons, but a mine took it out. What are you going to do? But I have enough balloons. This base is pretty much overkill at this point. I have about 8 balloons up and only 2 archer towers. It's a wrap. And then my queen is walking at the edge of the trash ring. I have a minion left for cleanup. My balloons are going to that last mortar, and I put the minion on a storage so that it works on the high hit point units, because I know these balloons are going up there to get those buildings that were left over. And then from here, it's pretty simple how it's done. There's really nothing else that can stop my attack. So let's just ×2 watch this. And I believe that this gold mine's the last thing to fall, but it doesn't really matter. I had plenty of time, had lots of troops left over. But yeah, that's essentially how you'd want to pick apart a base, especially after scouting it. When you have all the information you need and you see the layout of the base itself, it makes it easy to sort of pick an attack that'll work. And if you're ever having trouble with it, you can ask your fellow clanmates. I'm sure they'll be glad to help. Well, anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, let me know. If you want me to do some more, also let me know. But till next time, bye.